Welcome to Mini Motel, bitches. Classic. Set some stuff up for you guys. So, you can see what I see. Morning. As many of you know, last Friday, November 13th, 2015, Paris was attacked by a bunch of assholes, big, fat, fucking assholes. Lives were lost, and we're all a bit shaken. That's why I wanted to bring you guys up here to do a morning beer review. Hey beer geeks, Nitch here, and for those of you who don't know me, my name is Nicole. I am a beer geek of the highest order. I review craft beer in the form of morning beer reviews. I adventure around beer hunting and vlogging all through beer goggles. And I also happen to live in Paris, France. This is Montmartre, Sacré-Cœur. It's down the street from where I live. Come and check it out. It's one of the best views in Paris because although there are a lot of stairs, it is a beautiful place, and maybe not the most beautiful place in Paris, but the view is fantastic. The Basilica opens at about 6 in the morning, closes at about 11, but I've definitely been sitting on these stairs early in the morning until sunrise with friends, talking, hanging out. It's a beautiful place to drink, although drinking in public is always kind of a weird thing. It's 3 old French guys. You don't really seem to mind, though. C'est la vie ici en France. I've always been a beer geek, so when I go to new places, I seek out other beer geeks. That's how I find friends and a new community. But here in Paris, I've just been absorbed by all kinds of different people, and I have friends all over the city who have really taken me in, people that I consider family, and they are all great people, varying levels of appreciation for beer among them. I think my friend Jen, in a Facebook quote, really had the best way to describe the way that Paris feels with us. She works at a place called Red House, which is one of the best bars in Paris. To me, this is an attack on one of the most beautiful aspects of French life and culture, the joie de vivre, the joy of living. We are strong and resilient people. We will not be terrorized into our homes by fanatics because of our love of life. For everyone who needs a stiff drink, a listening ear, or a big hug, Red House will be open at the usual time and be there. Keep on living Paris is what you're good at. I think people are we're like wild yeast, or what give Paris its tang. My friend John, also from Dudes and Beers, he's been posting some amazing things on Facebook. If you want to listen to a podcast in French about craft beer, these guys, Dudes and Beers, they really have a great lock on what's going on here. So I thought it would be best to share a morning beer with you that is a homebrew. I don't generally review homebrew beers because, they're non-commercial beers and you're never going to have this beer. I have here a beer from my friend Mark that was made here in Paris some months ago. So my friend Mark couldn't be here to drink this beer with me, but he left a few cases in the Gave, that's what they call the basement here, cave. They bottle, a few bottles, some bottles. It's 4.4% alcohol. We're gonna get it open. I hope it's not too shaken. It's got a good head though. Tasting notes. Dedication. Creativity. Passion, maybe? Definitely patience. And love. As I said before, we're all a bit shaken, which, I think is to be expected. There's really no way to describe it unless you've been in a city that's gone through some, public attacks. The sense of safety is lost. No one seems to be distressed. Just there's a distinct and intentional concern for one another. So when you see someone who you haven't seen since the attack, it seems to happen with everybody. Just life is going on. But if you haven't seen someone since the attack, when you go to give them a bisou, which is like our hello, like a kiss, you pull them in for a hug instead. And and ask, is everyone you know okay? Is everyone you know okay? I mean, but kind of in a general sense, is everyone you know okay? And you say, yeah, everyone. And then you do the same thing back. And usually the response is yes. Sometimes it's no, and people go for another hug. But that's it. It's just that exchange, and then we're all back to normal life. I think everybody's kind of smiley. It's not bringing us down. But it is always in people's minds. So if you have a homebrew around you, go ahead and drink one for all those people who don't have a home, because situations like what happened in Paris help us to realize that it's not just happening around the world, that we're part of the world. So go ahead and have a drink and brew beer with your friends. I'll see you guys around. Much love. Merci beaucoup. Bientôt. Au revoir. But I'll take you guys around to some other places. You can see some more Paris soon.